Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're uncovering a totally untapped playbook for tech entrepreneurs who are trying to build the next massive AI product. If you've been searching for that one real competitive edge, or if you ever feel like all the good ideas are basically taken by the time you hear about them, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to look in a direction that most founders completely ignore, and it's going to entirely change how you source your next business idea.
So ask yourself honestly right now, where are you actually looking for inspiration? Are you just endlessly scrolling through the exact same crowded Western platforms as all your competitors? Constantly refreshing X or Product Hunt, hoping to spot a new trend before thousands of other hungry developers do? That is a highly saturated, incredibly tough game to win. Because if you're looking in the exact same places as everyone else, you're going to end up building the exact same things.
But there's a much better way. According to tech analyst Balul Ulawafta, the real secret to gaining a massive competitive edge is geo-arbitrage. Basically, this means taking fast-moving, highly advanced AI innovations that are originating in China and adapting them to your local market. And the absolute best part, you really don't need to speak Mandarin. Modern browser translation is so seamless now that language just isn't the barrier it was even 5 years ago. You just need a willingness to step outside your bubble and heavily use that translate button.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll look at China's role in AI ideas, then their mainstream tech media, followed by product discovery platforms, developer communities, and finally, social media and daily tracking.
Okay, Section 1, China in AI ideas. Let's look at why your next big breakthrough is likely waiting in the East.
So the crucial point here is this concept of geo-arbitrage. By looking east, you literally bypass the completely saturated idea space of the West. You get direct, unfiltered access to tested, high-velocity innovations. The Chinese tech market is incredibly dense and hyper-competitive. By the time an AI SaaS model survives and actually gains traction over there, it has been absolutely battle-tested. You get to observe these proven models and bring them to your local market first. You are just borrowing ideas, you're skipping the risky, expensive, trial-and-error phase entirely.
Moving right along to Section 2, China's mainstream tech media.
Consider this your high-level daily reading list. Now, you shouldn't just browse these randomly. Notice how each of these three platforms serves a distinctly different strategic purpose for your market research, and that really depends on what exactly you're looking to build. You need to know which one to open to get the right kind of data.
To put this into a perspective you already know, think of 36KR as essentially the Chinese equivalent of TechCrunch. This makes it absolutely crucial for finding new AI SaaS ideas, tracking which ventures are pulling in major VC money, and seeing high-profile product launches. If a startup is making serious noise and raising cash in China, it's almost certainly going to hit the news here first.
But while 36K gives you the mainstream hype, Hushu and Machine Heart, they give you the technical grit. If you need to dive deep into B2B analytics or uncover pure open-source LLM projects, these two are where you'll find the heavy, highly technical reporting. Hushu is brilliant for tracking enterprise AI trends and deep venture capital analysis. Machine Heart, on the other hand, is 100% dedicated to AI, sharing everything from LLM startups to cutting-edge AI agent frameworks.
All right, Section 3, Product Discovery Platforms. This is where we find the raw tools before they hit the mainstream.
There's a really fascinating contrast in market behavior here. Unlike the West, where a launch usually just means throwing it up on Product Hunt and hoping for the best, China's product discovery energy isn't concentrated in one single place. It's highly fragmented across specialized sites like PM Cafe, SSPi, Next Idea, and AI Base. And honestly, this is your biggest advantage. Hidden gems are just tucked away, waiting to be found in specific niches that your competitors literally aren't even looking at.
Two platforms you absolutely need to bookmark right now are AI Base and SSPi. Think of AI Base as a daily fire hose. Dozens of brand new Chinese AI products, SaaS tools, and coding assistants are added there every single day. SSPi, though, is an absolute goldmine if you want to build productivity or workflow-based AI tools. That's where you find all the wild innovations in AI-integrated browsers, smart note-taking apps, and complex workflow automations.
That brings us to Section 4, Developer and Product Communities, because seeing the finished product is only half the battle.
Let's talk about V2EX. Imagine taking the deep, technical, indie hacking ethos of Hacker News and blending it with the highly engaging, conversational fuel of Reddit. That is V2EX. It's the ultimate central hub for Chinese side projects.
If developers are hacking together a new AI SaaS in their bedrooms, this is where they're talking about it, sharing code snippets and asking for early feedback.
Now, for the product managers and strategists tuning in, PMCAF is going to be your secret weapon. This community focuses strictly on identifying real user friction and debating the gritty details of MVP executions. It's pure gold for finding actual problems that businesses are desperate to solve, rather than just building a shiny new AI tool that's desperately looking for a problem.
Furthermore, for high-level market research, detailed Q&A, and long-form strategy discussions, Zhihu is totally indispensable. It operates exactly like Quora, but it gives you direct access to the collective brain trust of the Chinese tech workforce. This is where professionals go to debate industry trends and the future of tech in deep, multi-paragraph essays.
I mean, just look at these actual translated questions you can find right now on Zhihu. People are on there actively asking, what AI business should I start and which AI SaaS is actually making real money in China? If you mine the extensive answers to these specific threads, you'll walk away with incredibly validated business ideas before you even write your first line of code.
Finally, Section 5, Social Media and Daily Tracking. It's time to reevaluate the platforms you might have brushed off as just casual social media.
Tixia, also known as Red. This platform is incredibly undervalued by outsiders. You've got to treat it exactly like Twitter for AI discovery. It is absolutely packed with young founders and indie developers continuously showing off their latest side projects, micro SaaS builds, and complex agent workflows in real time. It moves so fast, and it's the best place to spot what the younger generation of builders is getting excited about today.
Similarly, we have Bilibili. Now, on the surface, it looks just like YouTube, right? But its content culture is vastly more technical. It hosts hundreds of raw, highly detailed step-by-step demo videos for brand new AI tools, entrepreneurial frameworks, and autonomous agents. It's not just entertainment, it's practically a visual masterclass in what's currently being built and exactly how it functions under the hood.
And to make this research a sustainable daily habit, you absolutely must follow WeChat public accounts. These are arguably the single most critical daily information source in the entire Chinese tech ecosystem. By following curated accounts like AI Product List and AI Agent Weekly, you ensure that the newest, most innovative product drops are delivered straight to your phone every single day. It keeps your finger permanently on the pulse of the market.
So, we've laid out the entire playbook. This massive advantage of geo-arbitrage is sitting right there on the open web, just waiting for you to use it. You know exactly where to look for the news, the products, the developer insights, and the daily trends. The only question left is, which of these platforms are you going to fire up your translator for first today?